Much better. Oh, let's see who's popping in to say hey. What's going on, life? How are you? Good evening. Got a quiet night at the bar, so I figured I'd pull out the old ring light and just see who's around. Hey, Michelle. Evening, D. Guys, grab a seat. Let me know what I can get for you. Yvonne, hello. How are you, Shannon?
What you doing?
Just decided to go live. It was quiet enough that I'd pop in and see who wants to stop by for a drink. Virtually, so to speak. Virtually stop by for a drink. What's going on, Andrew? Good to see you, Goonie. T. Gray, hello. Sorta. Good to hear it, T. Gray. Let me know. Actually, as long as it's not April 10th, I think the week of April 10th, I'll be in Orlando. Beers for everyone. Let me know if you prefer an IPA or something lighter. What's going on, Jim B? Hello. Hello, Helen. Simple tonight, Modelo with a lime, please. We can do that. One of the top-selling beers still since the Bud Light debacle. What's going on, Wirehead? How are you? Get you something Canadian, a Molson Golden, a Canadian, a Labatt Blue. John, how are you? Good to see you, brother. Thank you, Shannon. I appreciate that. Everything's good. Just quiet tonight. We were kind of steady, but it died early. Whiskey and Coke, please. What's your flavor, Andrew? Get you a bourbon like a Beam. Molson Gold. They've not had a Molson Golden in forever. Since moving down to the Charlotte area, I haven't seen Molson around. We get Labatt Blue down here. And I always was partial to Canadian over Golden. The green bottle got skunky on me. Stolian pineapple. Sounds refreshing. Actually had a nice day today. It hit mid-70s here in the Charlotte area. They stopped making it a decade ago. Well, that explains it. They still make Canadian? Jack and Coke. Hey, Holly, how are you? All right, I should be back by the 16th. Is my video frozen or is it just you? I'm hoping it's not frozen. Let me all know if everybody else can see me okay. I'm doing well, Holly. Thank you. Molson Canadian still number 2 in the country after Labatt's Blue. Labatt Blue, actually there's no S. Isn't it funny? We all say Labatt's Blue, but it's just Labatt Blue. Is the number 1 selling beer in Buffalo. What's going on, Tina? How are you? Shannon says not frozen. Donna says fine here. Cool. Hey, Christian, how are you? What are you doing?
No, I'm not. No. I'm very good right now.
Give me something.
My mind is focused.
Zima triple berry.
They want Zimas?
Yeah, some Zimas in the house for the Gen Xers. We've got White Claw, we've got Truly, we've got High Noon.
I knew.
Both vodka and tequila seltzers. Haven't tried the tequila seltzer yet.
Good.
70 degrees in Tennessee today. Yeah, it was not. It was really nice
Yeah,
here
it was
today.
nice
It was
here.
beautiful. I don't know how long it's supposed to stay this way. Next couple days,
I think so, yeah.
and then I think it drops again. If I ever had a Molson Bredor, I did back in the day, because you see now everyone's doing like the whole IPA thing and the strong beers. But in the 80s, you couldn't get beer that was over 3 or 4% in states, especially not in New York State. So we'd go to Canada to get it. Buffalo Trace, I got you. Wednesday at work, yeah. Tuesday was too busy, didn't manage.
Give that one.
What's that? Give who that one? Why do I give it to them?
You want a Buffalo Trace? It's a little bit.
Basil Hayden's not better than Buffalo Trace.
They say.
Nah, Basil Hayden's one step above Jim Beam and one step below not great.
Oh, Mr. Basil's not going to be happy with you.
There's no Mr. Basil, this is the Jim Beam company. So it's not free. They do a good job with branding though, because they're all the same company.
How many bottles have a belt? That one does.
That does. It has a belt. I like the melty thing that the Vapor Mark has going on. It's been a hectic day. Labatt Ice, damn. Do you remember there was Labatt Ice, Molson Ice, Bud had an ice, and then they went from, what came first, ice or dry? Jono, you still sound Tonawanda. Appreciate you, Chris. Cheap cheese. I just remember working in Buffalo, and around the holidays, all the Canadians would come out to the restaurants, and you'd go to the bathroom at the end of the day to clean up, and it'd be filled with boxes, and because y'all would just throw the boxes away and throw on layers and layers of clothes, so as not to have to claim anything at the border. Zima with a Jolly Rancher. Sounds good. Shopping smuggling debris. Are we still that much cheaper now? Or has the Canadian dollar fallen against the US dollar such that it doesn't make sense anymore? It used to be a big deal.
The money that I put in at the cap table, and I had $345 on the 400 that I had left. So I was only
Pardon
down
me?
55.
You're right there.
I went home, or not home. I went upstairs, right? And I laid down, and then I went back down and played some more, right? And then Johnny finally cash. Johnny wanted $1,000 in that turn.
All right, sir.
The Wednesday night Gen X chat room live on YouTube as John and Manny make drinks. Where's my grenadine? What do you guys think of that? That's a nice little color, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a pretty color.
Coming in from Minnesota. Hey, Lola. Yep, Jerry at work. It was quiet, but it picked up a little bit. Somebody mentioned Kelly Preston. I'm always all right with that. What's going on, Greg? Yeah, usually when I go live at work, it's kind of, if you guys have ever been in an AOL chat room back then, this is the same idea. Best Greek dish would probably be, for me, I like moussaka, I like pastizio. But yeah, it kind of runs like an AOL chat room. If I'm not directly on, you guys just talk amongst yourselves. A lot of the people in here know one another virtually anyway. And it's just kind of cool to look back afterwards and just watch you guys like talk to one another. Would like to pop in at your place. Wait, you have a fascination playing in the background. Yeah. I was hoping it didn't show up much because it'll be a copyright strike if it gets too loud. What was the first thing I drank? I think I started with Mad Dog, maybe Boone's Hill, you know, because it was sweet and it was cheap. Yeah. Quarters? The thing about Mad Dog was we could give a bum, I hate it, that's the word we use, that's what it was, we even called it the bum wine. But we'd give like a bum like $5 and he'd buy us like 2 things and he could keep the extra $1. Because it was like $4 for 2 things of Mad Dog. And we let him keep the $1. What's going on from Tampa? How are you, Gio? So yeah, probably Mad Dog, something like that. It was always the bum wine. It was the cheap stuff. Dude, I could get served at everywhere by the time I hit 15, 16, 17. But early on, that's what it was. How are things in Ohio? Strawberry wine is sold. See, I can't find Boone's Hill here. I've been looking for it. I can't find Mad Dog either around here, but somebody, one of my followers actually mailed me 2 bottles. Do they still make Strawberry Hill? I think they do. Ohio sucks. Sorry to hear it. Remember buying alcohol and cigarettes from my dad? Yeah, nobody really questioned it when you were too young. I remember it was easier to get like alcohol at like 12 than it was at 15 because they just assumed it wasn't for us then. My dad was a bartender and kept a keg in the garage all summer. My parents owned a bar. So along with the diner, we also owned a bar, so alcohol was always readily accessible for me. I messaged you on Instagram and Facebook. Got it, Tigre. Haven't been on today, but I look forward to it. Saturday Creature features Elvira, absolutely. Cigarette vending machines with pull handles. I can hear that sound in my sleep. The clinking of the quarters all the way down and then the pull. You guys do shots on. Me too. I see super chat. Thank you so much. Grace is hooked. Dude, how are you? I appreciate you so much. 5 pounds, no less. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My heart is on fire for Elvira. I'm having so much fun making this content, guys. I'm so glad you guys are enjoying it. I noticed it took me for a while to get from like 92,000 subs to 100,000. That last 8,000 seemed to take forever. And now we're pushing 115,000 overnight. So thank you so much. Do I remember the pull bottle Coke machines? Of course I do. I totally appreciate you, Grace Hook. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys, I mean, this is the best. Thank you so much, guys. It's just easy. People ask me all the time, do you worry about running out of content? I'm like, how? We're in our 40s and 50s. How am I going to run out of content? I've got 50 years worth of memories to share. Thank you so much for the subscription. There's the memories from when we were little kids. There are the memories from grade school. There's the memories from middle school. There's the memories from high school. There's our 20s. There's our 30s. Becoming parents, getting married. I mean, it's incredible. And all of it was different for us. All of it was different. Got my 10-year-old granddaughter watching. That's some of my favorite stuff. Jerry Phillips, I'm in South Carolina, just over the border, about 20 minutes south of Charlotte. I am a new immigrant mother, and I am rebuilding my life. Support of my channel allows me to continue and create better content. Are you saying I'm a new immigrant mother, or are you trying to swipe some of my people? John, official and verse instead of verses. Huh? It's impossible to run out of it because we do everything different. We're different at work. I mean, most of us are in our 40s and 50s and still working our asses off. Running circles around the 20-year-olds. That's what I mean, though. And we just do it. We got a 21-year-old daughter. She's like, don't you get tired? I'm like, well, what does that mean? Yes, I get tired. You go to work anyway. They're tired at 20. At 20 years old, I'm completely serious. We would go to school and then go to work and then go out, hit the clubs, be out till 3 in the morning, go grab breakfast, get up the next day, go to work with the stamp still on our hands from the night before and do it all over again. Kids are too tired to go out today. I don't understand what that means. Like, I watch the kids here at work, at the end of the shift, they can't wait to get out and go home. We waited for each other and went out together at the end of the shift. There'd be 15 of us strong going from the restaurant saying, which bar are we going to make their night tonight as we all walk in?
Partying at the back door.
Yes! If you got off early, you drank and waited for the rest of them to get off.
Yeah.
Or I remember, like, you got off and got cut, and then you just helped the other people get done anyway. You kept working. It was incredible. And you know what? I was in Buffalo the last summer. I went back and did a thing where I walked the beat, my old college beat, and hit the college bars that I used to go out in. We were still out till 4 in the morning doing shots of Crown Royal in our 50s, and it didn't slow down a bit. We still have it in us. Imagine being Gen X in Scotland. I was Gen X in Greece for a good part of my childhood. We spent most of our summers when I was younger overseas visiting my family there. My old friends are all in different states, so hard to get together like we used to. That I get that. But we still have connections to them, which I think is cool. Dude, thank you so much, Colin. I appreciate you, man. North of the border Canadian. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. I'll even refrain from making the joke that $2 Canadian's what, like 43 cents American? Our dollar's probably in trouble anyway, so I shouldn't make that joke. Talk to them almost every day. I'll see them pop into my lives. Sometimes they'll watch my channel. It's cool. Oh, I gotcha now. I see it now. Today's kids are officially for everything and say verse instead of verse. I gotcha. I just think, like I said, there's kids here, and then they jump in on my content with me. We do a lot of quizzing with them, and they have fun, and they're great sports, and I think that's awesome. They love this stuff too. My YouTube channel skews younger. The vast majority of people that follow me on YouTube are actually younger than I am, which is different than the rest of my platforms. Christopher, really nothing better to be doing? What was that now? Oh, I'm sorry. I saw that. I read that wrong because of the typo. I just work here a few nights a week. Basically, get me out of the house. Shout out from Vancouver. Give me a minute, I'll be back.
I'm a sign you.
I'll make sure the thing. Oh, Goody Two Shoes is playing. Use a magnet to tell. Didn't quite get that one. Shout out for Vancouver again. Little demo. How you doing, folks? Good, thank you.
You out here?
Can I get you off on the apron?
I'll have water and. What you got on draft? You got me look? Yeah.
16 or 22 ounce on the apron. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let me get a yeah. What other tequila you got behind?
Let's see. Casamigos, Milagro, Espon, Don Julio, Patron.
I'll take an Espon and Ox for the lot. Just Ox for the lot.
How nice?
Yep. You want to what?
Mac Attack at Night, old school millennial here. Love your content. Thank you, Sarah. It's funny, like millennials used to, the line is blurred from Gen X to millennial. It used to be Gen X was 65 to 85, and then it changed. And I don't know, I think there's a lot more crossover.
And I was like, trying to nod, and I'm not going. She's like, like, you didn't know. And then she was like, I didn't know. Like, she really didn't want to go there. And like, she was asking me. It was like a safety thing. Like, I didn't know. And she was like, I guess I was going to be out of my car. Like, I didn't know. And I was like, come on. That's why I was so confused. I was like,
Last time, Mark just started shooting about that shit.
but you're okay. And then it was my birthday. And that was about yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
He might be mine.
Great follow.
Come on, guys. Anything else? Right or blue?
Hey, Chandy, bye, Chandy.
Oh yeah, he never said something well. He never said something.
I was like,
He said he wasn't sick yesterday. He said he wasn't sick.
I believe you should have said that. He was like, hey, yo. I was stressed the next day. I was like, I was like, when I saw him tonight, I was like, that's my fault. I remember. Wait, she don't have
Thank you.
Ooh, tequila sounds good. Hey, Record Hound, how are you? Actually, just bought Atlantic Records sent me a 6 LP Hootie and the Blowfish set from the Hootie Atlantic Records years. So it's like 6 different LPs, and I love it, and it's super cool, and I love the full-size LPs for the artwork and stuff that comes with it. It's so much cooler what they were able to do on the larger format, but I realized they didn't have a working record player. So I went over to Walmart, and they had a sale on those suitcase the suitcase record players. They work pretty good, and it was like $35. So I'll show you guys that set. I'm going to make a video for them tomorrow. Have I ever been mistaken for Sasquatch? Only a couple times. Weirdo. Yeah, very cool set. What's that going on? So let's wait. So let's do
Oh, baby, here we go. Wunderbar. Look at that, we got a new gun. Didn't realize it says Wunderbar on it. Wunder. Yeah, that's good, yeah.
Yeah. Y'all still okay?
Did you know that our beer gun says Wunderbar on it now?
Did I know that our what now who?
Our beer gun says Wunderbar.
Our beer none?
Our beer gun.
What beer gun?
Our soda gun. Says,
Oh, our soda gun?
says Wunderbar.
Doesn't say anything. Says M4.
You'll find it, you'll find it.
Mm,
Keep looking.
M4.
Keep looking.
Oh, on the end.
Oh, Wunderbar!
Why does it say Wunderbar?
I don't know.
Did it never used to say Wunderbar?
No, I think it's a new one.
Ah, I don't like it. Why'd they switch it? Is that why it's almost falling out all the time?
There's a lot of ways you can go with this one, buddy.
Huh?
There's a lot of ways you can go with this one.
Hey, Kristen, how are you? Now you want pizza, says Greg the Knucklehead.
Ooh, pizza
Hey,
sounds
Bill,
good.
how are you?
You can eat now.
I can eat now?
Yeah.
What did I eat? I snacked on something. Did I eat?
When I
Fish.
can't
No, that was
eat no more
yesterday.
than you can eat. Yesterday you had that chicken sandwich. That looked good as shit.
No, that was fish.
That was fish.
It was fish. I made a fish
They
sandwich.
pounded out the fish for you.
Yeah. How you doing, Val? Well, I looked for what I wanted to find was in some of the thrift stores. I went online and looked at thrift to see if I could find like a stack system without spending a ton of money. Like I wanted the glass stack system that had the little magnet that
Yeah.
you pop open.
Yeah.
But it was a ridiculous amount of money, so I just went with the $35 suitcase record player from Walmart.
Nah.
It was on sale for $50.
I guarantee there's one out there.
Probably. I just didn't see anything locally. But I remember building out stereos. I mean, it was from the speaker selection, figuring out what I wanted for my satellites, because you'd buy the little small satellite ones for hanging over the top for like stereo surround sound.
Right.
Subwoofer underneath the coffee table.
Right.
For aesthetics, the large speakers that were next to the cabinet. So in my apartment in college, I had two large speakers I had two tiny, like the satellite ones that went up in the corner of the room.
Okay.
I had two regular sized Bose acoustic that were like on the side of the
You had
couch.
6 speakers.
And then I had the subwoofer underneath.
So you were like the guy in the commercial.
I was the audiophile.
Yeah.
I loved that stuff. And then you just the
What was-
neighbor upstairs hated my guts.
Was that a Magnavox commercial for the cassette? Remember the one where the
The
guy,
guy that's blown
he's
away.
sitting in the chair?
Yeah. I've got a picture of it actually. I was going to share it. It's funny you mention it. I think it was Magnavox. What's going on, Jim? How are you? I had a sound design rack system. Now, sound design wasn't exactly a rack system because if I'm remembering correctly, the units in sound design, no offense, but it was one of those less expensive systems that were meant to look like a stack system, but it was all fused as one giant plastic piece. It really wasn't individual components. I worked in a stereo store. That's why I was able to do all that stuff.
Yeah.
I got it all at discount.
That's gonna be the answer right there.
That was the X. Oh, it was Maxwell. It was Maxwell Tapes. Was
Maxwell.
The
It was Maxwell, right?
Dude, Chris coming in with it. We have a real record store in North Tonawanda. If you come up this summer, you'll need to check it out. I'm definitely coming up this summer, and I will definitely check it out. I'll let you know before I come up. Trying to work a connection we have down here. My daughter went to school with a kid playing for the Buffalo Bills. So I'm just trying to see if I can get something going over there because I want to go to another game this summer, but I kind of want to meet some of them.
Yeah. It's about time.
Well, I mean, I've been wearing their merch for. Listen, is there a better person repping Buffalo stuff than me? I just want to be able to.
That samurai guy I took a picture with. He
Yeah,
represents
the samurai guy.
The
Yeah,
samurai
but
guy.
he knew me. Excuse me. Have you not been here before? Have you not seen this show before?
He definitely has.
One time I see you. Now I love you.
Have 6 or 12. So it's cheaper to get 12 outside. 12 inside, right? Okay, cheaper ranch. Did you want a side? How about yourself? Okay, how would you like? Yeah. Well, there's a reason. And the reason is whenever we would sell all flats, we ended up with drums at the end and nobody wanted. So we raised the cost. So it cost us twice as much to give out the flats because they're throwing away the drums. So you're only getting 6 weeks, which means 3 of them are going to be drums. So to pay $5 for 3 drums and the 3 flats, and you're only going to eat 4 to be honest anyway. How would you like them? Do you need another menthol?
kind of.
It's not right. Of course it's right. You just pull it down. There's no trick to it. It's a garage door. No, it's not like a garage door.
You literally just pull it down.
You're welcome.
The whole time I got Celine Dion Power of Love playing in my head.
Why?
Because you're going to save the day over there.
Oh. Stacy Combs, hello.
Weird.
Lola, hello. Yeah, it's no trivia today, just quiet. So I figured I had an opportunity to jump on. And
That's
plus, I
right.
realized that if I did jump on, I'd probably get a couple of guests. And sure enough, as soon as I jumped on, I got a couple guests. Part of the same native people Robbie was from. I can't remember which group. Oh, we're talking to Wirehead. Okay, missed that one. Hey, Quirk. Jono, need record. Got lots. You know what I miss? I miss going into record stores to discover, like, I remember there was a record store right next to my brother's bar on Elmwood in Buffalo, and you would go in, and they would ask you, like, what artist you like. So if I said, you know, I like Peter Gabriel, I liked Old Genesis, they would load me up with stuff. And you just trusted them. It was kind of like the movie guru guy at Blockbuster. If you went in and said that you wanted to watch
Movie
Scarface,
guru?
yeah.
Yeah,
And
the
they're
movie guru at your
you-
Blockbuster?
They actually put out lists. They would always, they even Seinfeld made fun of it. Like Elaine fell in love with the guy that she always liked. It turns out he was like 15.
I do not remember that being a movie guru.
Oh,
at
they would always
Blockbuster,
have
man.
like John's picks and everybody at Blockbuster.
Oh yeah, but it was just like the store manager's
But
picks,
they
and I
were
knew the
really
store
good. So
managers,
this one guy, Ethan, that was at our Blockbuster, the guy was amazing. And he's
Right.
like, I got the movie for you. And you'd walk in and he's like, oh, you got to see it. This is this indie or that indie. And it was pretty cool. Tower Records in California, Record Theater. It was Record Theater, I think. No, this was mine wasn't Record Theater. It was like an indie shop. It was individually owned. But I do remember Record Theater.
We had a Sam Goody. Those were good. Sam Goody was good.
Dude, love your stuff. I try to tell my kids how it used to be. You know, argumentatively, I mean, obviously we think it's better, and I honestly think it was. And the funny thing is, I'll talk to young kids, and even they'll say it was better. They appreciate the hell. I appreciate the technology. We couldn't do this without tech. You know, there's 100 of us in and out of this room. There'll be thousands by the time it's done, and that's amazing. But it was better. The trick is to get both, what we had and what we've got.
How you doing, guys? What's up, man? All right.
What's up? What's going on?
Kitchens don't fill up.
She knows your TikTok famous now.
Before that.
I'm like, he was talking about that last night.
How do you like it?
I mean, it's fun. Like, I got it right now.
I'm not surprised.
But not so much as like,
Are you guys doing music trivia or just karaoke?
do like music bingo Friday night, Saturday, or every other Saturday, or every karaoke. We do like a smutty book club thing.
That sounds hilarious.
Literally, everybody fucking checked out.
Gonna do that for two rounds, and then again, hopefully get to the eighth grade.
Yes, sir, on this. Put it on the side. Push it up there. I'm not talking. No, I want fried something. Yeah. Yeah. I get too much stuff every day. I like Walmart. That's the one I do.
French fries are really hot. Lola, hello. How you doing, boss? What's the name? Gotcha. Okay. Hey there, birth year twin.
Oh, cost me, I will, my dad.
There you go. I'm sorry? 375 with tax. Yeah, do you want a 20-ounce bottle or do you want it in a styrofoam cup? Styrofoam cup?
Apparently, Jocelyn, I mean not Jocelyn, Darius just called me saying that him and Liam went and hung out and now she's going up. Can I go get her water? They're literally in the Publix parking lot. Okay, I'll be back.
They stuck the needle through my vein and then doctor. No more cooking. I'm still back, Mark.
Here you go, buddy. You're welcome.
So how am I supposed to stare at this? I've never been able to get one of these.
Did
Never.
you ever watch the movie Mallrats?
Yeah, it's with sailboats. I've never seen
Yeah,
sailboats.
the Mallrats movie. Let me see. You guys remember these? What we call magic eye posters?
It's a stereo
They used
brand.
to, yeah,
I don't see. I see holes and then more holes pop up. I don't see.
I've
big-
never in my entire life gotten it to work. Willem from Mallrats. I am Willem. Although I think Willem at the end actually saw it.
He did at the very end.
I've never been able to see it.
I don't see
relax my arms, my eyes. They say look through the painting. They're like if you can get it. Okay, here we go. You get it so that there's a reflection in it, and then you look past it at the reflection.
Right.
So like the reflection, when you see it, it looks like it's back here.
Right.
If you do that, they say it's supposed to come out. So get it so you see it.
So I look at it and I see the circles appear.
I don't see any circles. Now I see two of everything. I get double vision, but nothing.
So let's see if they can fix it up.
The light's not allowing it. But you get no. There's nothing there. It's a
No.
big joke. It's all a big joke on me. Tap it and turn it in landscape. Someone said. I think it's a joke. I honestly believe it was a huge joke perpetuated upon me and only me. I don't think there's anything in any of them. I think it's a hoax, like the moon landing. Another beer for you, boss?
Wednesday night conspiracy theories. Let's see if Randy can see something.
Huh?
See if Randy can see something. He just got his glaucoma fixed. I want to see it too. It's one of those things you stare at and like sailboats appear.
Is it supposed to work on a phone now? Yes. I never could see them. I think it's a big hole. No.
It's a Johnny Photo.
They used to make me so angry. I would see them like on the little easels in the mall.
Yeah, they have like a sharper image down the front.
Look, it's a rocket ship. I never wanted to dole out
Nothing.
throw punches more in my entire life.
Nothing. Never saw shit in those.
No.
Never.
Make me very, very angry. Very angry. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Bach. I never saw a single one.
Nope.
Remember they would have them, Mallrats, absolutely, it was Willem.
Yeah.
No, they had them on little easels in the middle of the mall, and everybody would make a big deal out of
Yeah,
it when
they
they
could see
saw it, and they were like,
something.
oh
They
my
don't see
god. I remember there was one that was supposed to be planets.
Right.
Then there was one that was like an underwater thing with like dolphins.
That goes to
and
show you
stuff.
the only one I can think of is sailboats.
No,
I've
there was
never
one
seen a single
underwater.
thing
Sailboat,
on
there was one from sailboats too.
Because that's what he was looking at,
Yeah,
sailboats.
it was all a lie. It was all a lie. A lie. And if any of you say you saw them, you're lying. And I'll ban you from the page.
That's it. Goodbye. Unless you live in Japan. If you live in Japan, we can use you. Go. That's right. Free dinner for whoever finds the image and can prove it. Nothing.
I saw like death. I couldn't see.
So I'm staring right at it, right? And it's just a little landscape, and then like holes start to appear. And then the more you stared at those holes, more little holes appeared. But there's no like image that popped up. There's not. I didn't see anything at least.
What's the whole big thing about it?
Though there's a hidden image in there. There's a hidden image. It's like you haven't seen the Steve Harvey cheeseburger. It's the same thing. You squint your eyes, you see Steve Harvey with a cheeseburger.
I mean, when I could see them all, I could see fine.
That's the thing. It's like I try to explain to people. Like I think I had better than 2020. I could see really good. Like now, I think I'm 2020. You know, I've got good eyesight. I just have never seen anything in those kids ever. The game. City games.
Nobody can see it.
No.
It's a fake.
Yeah, I believe it.
Now watch, somebody will send one of these to my address. I'm getting hungry watching that food walk by. Have the phone close to your face, slowly back it away, maybe a foot. Dude, I've tried all of that.
I'll try it. I'll try it again.
I've tried standing really close and then slowly backing away. I've tried kind of crossing your eyes and then slowly bringing them back. I've tried squinting. It's yeah. There's the squint. Yep. There you go. Kelly says try the squint.
No. Like now, I saw it perfectly. Now I'm gonna blur it.
Can I draw the cartoon squirrel? No, but I'm really good at drawing the little teddy bear. Remember Teddy? Or the turtle. I was also good at drawing the turtle. But my parents wouldn't let me join the drawing school, even though I was excellent at it. Probably would have had a great career. It was Tippy the Turtle. Remember those in the magazines? If you could draw the turtle, they'd let you join like an art school.
I did that.
I was awesome. I did it. Yeah.
I wasted my parents.
It's still out there.
I wasted my parents' money.
You got to go to school?
It wasn't like you go to
You
school.
were listed
It was
as
from
art
home.
school. Well, yeah, of course. It was a course.
They sent you a booklet. And then they said, all right, this is what we're going to work on. So like, the first was like,
It was Tippy the Turtle, and it was something that
yeah.
What are you watching?
YouTube. That too. Depends on when.
What should we be doing over here?
Mostly talking about stuff like this, stuff from the 80s and 90s when we were growing up. It's fun. I had never expected it to garner as many followers as I got, but it takes a while. 2 years ago. What's that? My kid was messing around on TikTok, so I started just, my wife didn't want her on it by herself because she's young, just turned 13 now, I started when she was like 10 and a half. And so I did, and I got a page that I could watch her page. And then I just, she made one video with me where she was asking me stuff about what it was, like what made my generation tough. So if you guys are tough, what made you tough? I'm like, well, to start, we grew up on playgrounds designed to kill us. Toys, charts that had to be banned, placards that exploded, putting shrapnel into our skin.
And now you're over 1 million followers.
Yeah, and now I'm like 1.5 million followers. Later, I've got 114,000 on YouTube, 730,000 on Facebook, 200,000 on Instagram, 115 on YouTube.
And what did it start on?
315,
That's the
320
point.
on
What did it
TikTok.
start on? It started on TikTok.
TikTok, yeah, I'm up to 330,000.
So I'm saying that's where it started.
Yeah, and because it's like it was to watch her. Yeah.
I don't even have TikTok. And I should.
Started there, and then my wife's like, you know what, you should do Facebook. If you had, at the time, I had like 100,000 on TikTok. So if you have 100,000 there, all the old people are on Facebook. And so I jumped on Facebook. Within a week, I had like 10,000 there, and then a week later, it was 20, and then 50. And now we're pushing over 1 million on Facebook.
You're gonna get his button, man.
I got my button on That's what I do for a night. Down to what, 3 nights a week here? When you can get me? When I don't get
Three
you shift
nights a
away?
week if I'm not scheduled.
if you're scheduled.
If I'm scheduled. I'm
If you're
scheduled,
not,
yeah.
I take it off too.
I did. So weird right there. Come on.
How's everything, guys? Wings good? There we go.
I gave these three. I the back, please. I need to stand on the front.
So growing up, were you told you couldn't leave the table until you finished everything on your plate?
Do I look like that kind of gal?
It's not what it has no bearing on what kind of gal you are, it's what kind of parents you had.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, my parents had a line that says you're gonna have it for dinner or you can have it for breakfast, but one way or another, you're gonna have it.
So my dad did
I hated that. I was a bad eater. I had no appetite. My parents would just load up my plate.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't a bad eater.
Yeah. No, I was a horrible eater. That's it. I'm like, if you let me choose how much food goes on the plate, then I'll finish it. But like when a grown-ass adult decides what 45-pound soaking wet weakling little me and at 12 years old is gonna eat, that's not fair.
Well,
Remember
can't-
having to eat cooked cabbage for breakfast the next day.
You can't have your
Yeah,
pudding if you
Mom.
don't
That's
eat
why
meat.
you're going to a cheap home.
You can't have your pudding if you don't eat your meat.
She'll know why. When she's sitting there, when they're not changing your linens, it's because you made me eat cabbage for breakfast. She's not on, is she?
She's not on there.
I hope not. My mom can still kick my ass.
Good.
The only acceptable cabbage is coleslaw. Agreed. Hey, Shorty, how are you? Tina Burrell's in the house. Hello. Lola, Gina, hello. Which Hickory Tavern do I work at? Indian Land. Yeah, I know. If my mom, believe me, she's not on YouTube or I wouldn't be so brave. If this was a Facebook Live, I wouldn't be spouting off like that. You'll eat it and you'll like it. Oh my God, the amount of times. Everything was you'll something and you'll like it. You'll wear it and you'll like
Good for
it.
you. I
You'll
got
eat it.
guilt trips into everything.
No, we never had guilt.
I got guilt trips.
I never got their starving children. My parents couldn't care
without
less.
a
It
doubt.
wasn't about the starving children. It was the fact that they paid for it and I was going to damn well eat it or wear it.
They put on USA for Africa while I was eating to make sure I ate everything.
Oh, that reminds me of something. Did you ever adopt a kid from Africa?
I did not. I'm not.
didn't?
No way.
Oh, dude, I don't think there was a single person
Sally
I grew up
Struthers.
with that didn't adopt a starving kid from
Sally
somewhere.
Struthers.
Sally Struthers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sally Struthers was one. We adopted some kid from somewhere in the Congo. And the ungrateful little bastard stopped writing and we stopped paying. Like, that's it. If you don't show me pictures of you playing soccer in the outfit that my 99 cents
Give me
bought.
something.
But we did. That was a big deal. Like, during that part of the 80s, the famine was real in Africa. And I haven't done a video on that, but I need to. We all adopted some little kid.
Yeah.
And then my brother was convinced that it was the same kid for everyone. Like, we all got the same pictures. He thought it was like a scam. I wish I remembered my kid's name. I try to find him on Facebook now. He's probably sitting in a coffee shop somewhere scamming me. He's
Yeah.
probably the reason I keep getting calls asking about my car insurance.
Did he send me a text about my toll?
Mama Bear says we all did it. We did. We guilted our parents into it. We're like, Mom, Dad, can we please help? It was like the Labor Day telethons with Jerry Lewis.
Yeah.
I remember begging my parents if we could donate just so that we'd take a chance of seeing the phones light up. Ungrateful little bastard, John. I'm grateful. Oh, him. Yeah, he was ungrateful. He should have kept writing. My 99 cents a month probably sponsored his college. Things are cheaper there. I'm gonna so get canceled.
This is gonna be close.
Eh. In Harrisburg, come see me. Happy to have you here. I'm usually here most Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday nights. You can always call around 4 p.m. to see if I've shown up.
411.
JT says I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm all right.
Nah, I always got guilted into it, man. So, you know how many starving children they got out there?
But it wasn't about that. We just had to eat because that's what they put the food on the table. It was our job to eat it.
Well, my dad didn't give a shit. My mom didn't want to say that shit. She tried to ease it in there.
We got guilt. So my mom's favorite saying when I was growing up is "I'll be dead someday." The amount of times I heard "I'll be dead someday," you'll miss me. You'll be looking for me. Someday you'll remember and you'll say, "I wish she was here." And my dad passed away 3-4 years ago, and then I wish he was here. So she's not wrong. Close to canceled is why Gen X is Gen X. Fair enough. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
Anybody know what he says there?
He says that.
No,
So yeah, he goes, you can't have any meat if you can't have any pudding if you don't eat your meat. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? And then it does that sound, and then that we'd have to look up. Google probably has the lyrics.
Probably do it.
Love from India. Love coming back to you. Thank you.
Oh, India. Very
Dude,
good.
but the I'll be dead someday thing is so real. I've said it to my oldest daughter, and she doesn't like when I say it. She hates it, but my mom used to say it all the time. Okay, it's okay. Don't call your mother. It's okay. Someday I'll be gone. My God, if she sees this, somehow I'm dead. Take care, Holly. All our bricks is all we are is bricks in the wall. Yeah, my mom used to make red cabbage. Like I think Wirehead said, the only cabbage I like is cold cabbage, coleslaw. I like it raw. I just don't like it cooked. It's disgusting. Can I get you another McCulture? Or are you all right?
I'll say.
Did you need another quick one?
There it is. Wrong, do it again. Wrong, do it again. If you don't eat your meat, you can't have my pudding. You can't have any pudding if you don't eat your meat. You, yes, you behind the bike shed, stand still, lad.
Oh, Wirehead said that. Wirehead said stand still, laddie. I thought you were just talking to me. I didn't realize you were giving the lyrics.
You, yes,
So my
you.
apologies. Yeah, he had it. Cooked cabbage tastes the way. Yes, JT. I like cabbage, baked myself.
Oh no! You know what the thing is, the disembodied voice. Wrong. Do it again.
No, there's more syllables than that. It's dun dun. Do it again.
Wrong.
So it's
Do it
you're
again.
wrong or something. It's got to be
But
wrong.
see, look, see it? It's
Wrong.
disembodied. Wrong.
Do it again.
and then it goes
All right.
something.
Jeffrey Berg, Jono, your reels bring back so many great memories of childhood. Thanks from North Dakota. Dude, thank you. You're welcome.
It is 10:27.
I should probably start doing my cipher, I guess. Good old Whitney Houston wants to dance with somebody. I can do it. Do you want to go dance with somebody? No. There we go. You're gonna get a copyright strike, but you go. Favorite Whitney Houston song? Which is it? Yeah? A lot of people like Dolly's version better. I always like Whitney's better, but a lot of people that, when I bring it up, they always put Dolly. She did right. Whitney's Whitney.
No.
Make sure they don't hang up. I'm running.
Oh no, please.
Oh no, please don't hang up.
Hang on.
Thanks for calling me to Tavern in India, man. This is John. In case you want to help you. What's that? Yes, yeah.
They got 9 minutes.
Shrimp and grits.
Of course.
them you want to dance. Say you want to dance. Tell them you want to dance.
Yeah.
Say you want to dance. Tell them you want to dance. So, who watched Harriet the Spy, I guess?
Harriet the Spy, Euro
90s? One was Harriet the Spy.
Early 90s.
Early 90s. I didn't watch Harriet the Spy. I watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the
Yes.
series. If you guys watched that, I thought Josh Whedon did an awesome job on that. It was a really good, like, superhero show without being blatantly superhero-ish.
Oh, look at this.
But yeah, Wirehead got there already before me. I cannot believe she played Dawn, Buffy's younger sister on the show, and passed away at 39 years old.
39.
Shocked. Like, it's not, usually I'll share things when, you know, people from our childhood pass away. I didn't know how many people would know, but I just remember. I watched Buffy, I watched part of Angel, I watched some of Charmed. You know, it was that 90s television stuff, and complications from a liver transplant. Thank you, Wirehead. I worked when I found out, so I wasn't able really to see it, but what a shame. Thoughts going out to her friends, to her family. To 39 years old. I never thought I'd be where I certainly didn't think I'd still be here at 55. Feeling the way I do, not feeling old. God bless her and keep her. I hope she rests in peace. Paul Rubens and Buffy movie was excellent. The movie with Christy Swanson and Luke Perry, I like it. I gotta disagree when saying the best Buffy. I think Sarah Michelle Gellar nailed it. She changed the character.
did.
The Buffy in the movie was a little bit more lighthearted, a little more ditzy.
But do you remember Paul Rubin in the movie, though?
I do.
He's like, hey, Buffy, you hungry?
Yeah.
And I got something for ya. It was
But
fun,
I
too.
grew up loving vampire stuff. Lost Boys is untouched. I mean, absolutely amazing. Sutherland in The Lost Boys was excellent. I always have this personal fan theory of my own that Kiefer Sutherland in Lost Boys is Kiefer Sutherland from Stand By Me. Same person. But he got bit in the 50s when he was hanging out in Stand By Me and became the vampire that we see in Lost
It
Boys.
didn't work, bro. It's the exact same look, same
Because
hair
the
and
same
everything.
look, same hair, same attitude.
Same everything.
It's just a jerk.
100% that could
If you
be.
read that, someone stole it from me, because to date, I'm the only one that's ever said that I can find. Was it Eyeball? Was he Eyeball?
I
Or
forget
was
the name.
Eyeball the other one?
I forget the Lost Boys name. I'm not as versed on Lost Boys as personally.
Stand By Me, though. Still, I watch that movie every year.
Which is right. Narrator. So while you're on the fan theory, what about the Goonies and Back to the Future comparing same day?
I've read that somewhere. That's based on, I think, the newspaper that
Yes.
and there's also a scene where you can see the calendar behind them.
So it's obviously Halloween. They mentioned it's Halloween coming up. And then the day that Patelli got arrested was October 24th, 85.
That's the newspaper.
Yeah. So then the day Doc goes back is October 26th, 85.
Man, you say this.
Is this the same guy as Electric Avenue?
No. The trick question. They weren't actually.
Oh, Millie, huh? Why did I not even know these songs?
That was one of the ones serious I said the other day. I was like, really?
No, because like Blame on the Rain and like Girl, Shoot, yeah, definitely this. I don't listen to them.
Remember that point I said Girl, You Know It's True. But also it's like suburban and songs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
What is that noise? It's like Girl, You Know It's True.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, I was always like,
The producer decided, hey, you know what this song needs right here? Someone let loose.
Besides two people who are actually singing it, we're gonna
Yeah. With heavy German accent. Yeah, girl, you know it's true, right? Yeah. It's really good, yeah. Ooh, 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 I love you. Danke dir.
Yeah, wishing well.
Really.
Milli Vanilli gets the credit. Let's see, super chat. JT, thank you so much for joining up. Honorary Xers, thank you, man. JT gifted 5 memberships. Dude, sharing the love. Tracy Chapman. That's one remake, one cover that I actually think they did a pretty good job. Who was that redid I Drive a Fast Car?
It's Luke Combs.
Was it? Yeah. And actually, the other one I liked, they did a video on it, was American Idol girl.
Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson covering...
It was like 2 days ago.
It was 2 days ago. Kelly Clarkson did a cover of somebody that I thought was pretty good. Thank you, Short. I appreciate that. Service industry my whole life. Josie, yes. Vacation far away. She covered the outfield.
She did, she got the outfield.
And she did a great job. I mean, the outfield original's still better. Great harmonies and all that good stuff. But she's pretty solid. Back in time.
They made this just for the soundtrack?
They did make this just for the soundtrack.
You knew what he was doing.
And let's see, what? It was 1985 that Michael J. Fox went back to, Marty went back to 1955?
Yes.
So 30 years.
30 years.
And it was a completely different world.
Yes.
So today we go back to
95.
1995, and it
Not-
would be...
Not that different.
Kinda.
I mean, you gotta think about the clothes.
The
You know,
clothes
the
would-
lingo.
It depends on the clothes. Like, I
Yeah.
could have very easily been wearing a t-shirt and jeans in 95.
Yeah.
No different.
But I'm saying, but when you think back to like a sock hop,
Sock
know?
hop in 90. Yeah, but if I'm
No,
55
it's
to
50, I'm
85,
saying, yeah,
yeah, no,
I'm saying,
completely different. Dude, they were looking at Marty like he was an alien.
Yeah.
Like, why are you wearing a
Yeah.
vest?
you fall off of a boat, McFly.
Little millennial love. Oh, dude, thank you, Madison. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, flaming Dr. Pepper. We actually do serve those.
We do. I set the bar on fire a few times.
Last time I served one of those in Buffalo, it was in the 90s when goatees were very popular and someone set their face on fire. What's up, my Gen X brothers and sisters? Hey, Kelly. Hey, Bourbon Basement. Bourbon Basement. What's going on? My buddy Chris. Anybody's going by Buffalo anytime soon? Can you send me some Duff's wings?
Or anyone in Japan. Once again, we're looking for Japanese people. You don't gotta be Japanese, just in Japan.
What's going on, Chris? Good to see you. Thank you, man. Son of a- They're not here yet.
That's the 11 o'clock shipping grits. Nothing says mild Wednesday night like shipping grits. Cute.
Yeah, I keep saying I need a Duff's to open up here in Charlotte. I'll make sure there's a bar. I'll run the bar. Rock Hill, South Carolina. Checking
Hey, there
in.
we
What's
go.
going on, Ronald?
What's up, neighbor?
I know you're in Buffalo, dude. Why do you think I'm giving mentioning the Duff shout out? What's going on, Pickett? Give me a minute, I'll be turning Japanese. That's just frightening. Thank you, Stephanie. Appreciate it. Ditto. NorCal in the house. Central Texas in the house. Something about Port Charlotte, not for me, although my mom lives in Venice, which isn't far from there. I am just south of actual Charlotte. So 3 new locations: Kentucky, New York City, Tampa Bay, all by end of summer. Dude, I'm gonna come see you again, without a doubt, but I need one here in Charlotte. I'm telling you, needs to happen.
This video's pissed me off so much. This is when she's on the beach in like the shorts and the button down Madonna.
Oh, I remember this. Oh, I do remember this. Was it black and white?
Yeah, it's black and white. There's a little kid that she like kisses at the end.
Yeah. Waiting for a start to fall?
It ain't me yet.
That is.
Yeah, it is.
That's where you belong in my arms, lady.
So imagine, so when Marty went back to 55, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was the movie wasn't the
So he
future.
went back to 1955. He started in 1985, and then he went forward to 2015.
2015, yeah. If you go back to 95, you get to watch Batman Forever.
It is live, Mystery. Mr. Mystery. What now?
You get to watch Batman Forever.
Why?
That came out in 95.
That was Batman Forever wasn't bad. That was Penguin, right?
No, that's the Jim Carrey. That's the Jim Carrey, Two-Face,
Riddler?
Tommy Lee Jones.
It was all right.
Yeah.
It didn't get really bad till Batman and Robin. That one was bad. Batman and Robin
That was Batman with nipples.
Oh, Batman and Robin was the nipples and the cod piece and Batgirl, Alicia Silverstone, who I normally like in a lot of stuff. I hate her in that movie as Batgirl.
Crimson
Never-
Tide.
No, I've always been like a Robin Nightwing fan for you comic book geeks in this live. So
He's badass as Nightwing.
What's that?
He's Batman as Nightwing.
Batman's Nightwing.
He's
huh?
like Batman as Nightwing.
Yeah. Well, Dick Grayson, Robin,
Yeah.
grew up and became Nightwing. But
Right.
I hated in the Batman and Robin movie how Batgirl had to save Robin. That got on my nerves big time. With the plastic asses, exactly, Wirehead. How are you? Picking up a takeout? Yep, I got it. There you go. Other side. Other side.
There you go.
Bye, guys.
Later.
That's why I want my bag. Not the taser says, but
Gracias, brother. Yeah, right. I'm giving you money.
Give me my money.
Now here's the fun part. Let's say you go back 10 more years, go to 85. Right?
1985 was the best year for so much.
85, you had Legend.
No, 85 you had Legend. You had
Just one of the guys. My favorite
just
movie
one
of
of the
the
guys. You had Breakfast Club.
Yes,
You had Goonies.
yes. St. Elmo's Fire.
St. Elmo's Fire. What's that?
Teen Wolf.
You don't like any of that. You don't know any of that. You don't know the Goonies? All right. Who was in the Breakfast Club? What was it about? How could you have seen it when you were a kid? It's inappropriate to see it as a kid. I like that.
Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf.
Real,
Was the Jerk 85?
real genius.
85 was 85 and 86.
The
Ferris
last-
Bueller was one of those.
Last Dragon.
Ferris Bueller might have been 86.
Once Bitten.
Last Dragon?
Once Bitten.
Last Dragon. Was the Last Dragon with
Bruce Leroy.
huh?
Bruce Leroy.
Bruce Leroy. The Golden. What was it? And Shown Up.
Yeah,
Shown Up was the bad
Shogun,
guy.
The Shogun of Harlem.
Yep, Shown Up. They are supposed to be making a Goonies too. They are, and they are also writing a script for a St. Elmo's Fire too.
Brewster's Millions.
Richard Pryor.
Yes. Spies Like Us. That's not a. That's a good one.
Spies Like Us was anything with Robin Williams. on
Dan
it.
Aykroyd.
That was Robin Williams and Dan Aykroyd, right?
No, I thought it was Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd.
Oh, I'm thinking Moscow on the Hudson. Legend was 85, yes.
Yes. European Vacation. Another classic.
Oxford Blues, not a great one, but a
Weird.
good 15. Old enough to like really have freedom.
Yeah.
Like some of my older friends were driving, and so like I grew up in a small town, so we didn't have like our movie theater in town only played one movie a week.
Right.
It was single screen, and they would play the same movie Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But if it was a good movie, we'd watch it with different friends over and over again.
Right, yeah.
So we might be there Friday and Saturday, maybe even Sunday. But like once I hit 15 and some of my older friends were able to drive,
Right.
then that opened up Webster, which was down the road. We could go to like the Lowe's Cineplex. And I remember The Golden Child, Last Dragon.
Yeah.
No matter what movie we went to see at the Cineplex, we'd sneak into The Last Dragon after. We just loved the last scene.
Yeah.
Where Bruce Leroy does this and
got the
goes
glow.
all glow.
He's got the glow.
Dude, it was amazing. Cheesy as hell.
I'm just looking at this and just this little bit right here. 1985 was Rocky 4,
Yeah?
Police Academy 2. 2, The First Assignment, and The Goonies.
Yeah?
And then you go to the next one, it's Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Those 4 movies I watched on repeat. So I was like 6.
It doesn't get any better than that, man. Mid-80s. I always say that a decade turns on the fives. It doesn't turn on the zeros.
Right.
So the 70s were 1975 to 1985. Because if you look at the early 70s, it was still the 60s.
Right.
If you go to 1975, it's still disco.
Right.
Disco didn't die till the fives. So
Right.
it takes about 5 years into every decade for things to change.
Right.
So 1985 was really the beginning of the 80s. Red Sonja.
Red Sonja, yes, is on the list. Red Sonja.
Everything. All right, guys. Stacy a little bit in the back there. Kicking y'all out. Yeah, I gotta finish stuff up. I love doing this. I'm gonna try to do it again tomorrow night. This is the quiet time of the year for bars and restaurants up here. So we get kind of quiet early. We'll see. If it stays quiet tomorrow night after the rush, I'll try to go live again. I don't know, sometimes with you guys I make more tips on some of these lives than I have behind the bar. But that's not the point. The point is I really enjoy it. Guys, be good. Most excellent time. Stay rad. And hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow. Keep sharing the love. Thank you for watching the content. Thank you so much for subscribing and joining and following and all that good stuff. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow night. Be good. Love you all.